evening, people.
Hello.
Good
How are you doing? I haven't got mine. Oh, you didn't give me a warning. I could have had mine as well.
Oh, no.
It's the only stream I use it, so
There we are.
I might have to message my wife and say, can you bring me in my dick mug? I don't know which one she'll bring in, though.
here's your mug, you dick.
Right, who have we got with us this evening? Good evening, John.
Hey, John.
Good evening.
Howdy. I don't know what made me want to say howdy
Matt.
then.
Howdy,
Matt.
there, Matthew.
Good afternoon, Alyssa. I hope you're well.
Hey,
She's
Alyssa.
she's been on our high horse today.
What's she been up to?
Oh, just, having a dig.
She's
Hey,
off to Rap, isn't she? Rap, New York?
Very
Is she?
nice.
I believe so. Is that this weekend?
All I've
Don't
been
know.
told is it is nothing compared to the Orlando one. Everyone says, "Eh." So enjoy.
Evening, Rama.
Hey, Rama.
No, good evening.
The Man Mountain is with us. Hey there, Dan.
Hey.
Hello.
I was checking. Oh, what's happened to Harry?
I'm here. There we are.
Oh, there he is. I saw you checking out your video earlier, Dan, on the Aka
Oh, the little mini
Okay.
gyre thing.
mini gyre thing.
That
Yeah,
looked quite impressive. Looked quite good.
yeah, it did.
It's good flow.
Good evening, Lee. Hope you're doing well.
Hey,
Really?
How
Lee.
many miles have you got in so far?
Well, you definitely
Doing
did
that.
7 point something. Was it last night? I think. Or this morning? This morning, maybe? Can't remember.
Good lad.
Yeah,
Yes.
excellent. Who else do we have with us? Everyone's just chatting. We have a very special guest with us. Good afternoon, Jim.
Oh.
Hey, Jim.
Good to see you back.
How you
Here
doing?
to cause some chaos.
Yeah. We have Reefy Reese. Good evening.
Good evening, Reese.
Hello.
We have Offshore Reach Around.
I'm going to talk about him later.
Okay.
Good evening. Reese.
It's rained almost all day here today.
That's it.
Oh,
Yeah.
my heart bleeds. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
Well, he said enjoying the nice weather down south, but it has rained almost all day. My solar has done very badly. It's generated riveting stuff. This 9 kilowatt hours today.
Oh,
Normally it generates about 48.
that's
That's
more
a
than
shame.
my solar panels have generated today. So
Same here.
Good evening, Tom.
Oh,
hey,
gee,
Tom. How you
loser.
doing?
Pew, pew, pew.
Who else have we got? We've got another John as well. Evening, John B.
Hey, John.
Where the fuck have
visited
you
him.
been? Where's he
I
been?
had,
You went to
I-
his
I-
house, didn't you?
yeah, I did an intervention. I went to his house and said, "Come on, John, where the fuck have you been? Sort it out."
I hope
It was
you're
really
well.
good to
Todd.
see him.
Good to see
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, it was good. It was great seeing his tanks in person.
I've never
And-
heard the term hornballs.
That's just for
No,
us,
me
I think.
either.
Just a made up
Horn
name
ball.
for us.
Yeah. Good evening, James. Jack.
Jack.
I knew it started with a J, and I'm like, it's not John. Yeah.
Good evening, Jack. Hope you're well.
Hey.
Who else do we have in? Anthony, good evening. Hope you're doing well.
Anthony.
We have Nick and Stacey with us. Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening, guys.
Any more? We have Hayley. Good evening, Hayley.
Hey,
Hey,
Haley.
Haley.
And we have Amanda with us as well.
Amanda, how you
Amanda.
doing?
I wonder if Amanda's
What-
coming to Finest.
Why are the hands doing that different colour to the waving hands?
Oh,
It's like before and after washing your hands.
yeah. It's like, stop. Don't come any closer. Bye now.
Good evening, Ron.
Hey, Ryan, how you doing?
I see
Very
your
well.
boss is in as well. Evening, Bernadette.
Hey, there
Hey,
she
Bernadette.
is.
Hope you're well. Where's my penis mug? Where's my penis mug? It's 3 minutes to go.
Good evening, Yarrick.
Hey, Eric.
Good evening, Yarrick.
We've got Rob,
Rob?
with us as well.
How you doing, Rob?
Robbo.
Watched his weekly update today, and
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, he tends to break something every week. It's like a running trend, isn't it?
Yep. I then watched a really old video of his after that one on ozone.
Okay, well, I did that last week because
Did
it
you?
was Wednesday. I knew that his video was going to be coming out, so I
Yeah,
went
yeah.
on YouTube, and the second video in on my list was Rob. So I watched it. I was like, this is weird. He's filmed from the other direction. He's got all weird stuff in the background. And then I commented on it a couple of times, and then I looked, it said 1 year ago.
Oops.
It's funny how YouTube does that now and again, though.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
resurfaces things.
Just random old stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was expecting a video and one was there, I just assumed it was the most recent one. Evening, Ryan. Hope you're
Hey,
doing well.
Ryan.
Ryan, good evening.
Did you see the pictures on his fish room progress
No.
Nope.
on the Jolly Boys? I'm sure it was on the Jolly Boys. I saw it.
Oh, I don't have time for Jolly Boys. I'm
Garage
sorry.
conversion. Yeah, I struggled to keep up with all of them, to be honest.
The Discord is more than enough.
Yeah. It's when you go into Discord and it's like 304 messages. You're like,
Yeah.
no. Do I need to scroll back? What have I missed?
No,
Yeah,
no, you
yeah.
don't. You just it's like walking into a pub. Hey guys, and you just jump into the conversation where it is.
I like that. That's a nice analogy.
Yeah, that is good. It's when someone mentions something and you're like, I don't get that.
Yeah.
And you have to then scroll back to
You
find
missed
out
it.
what the hell they're
Yeah.
talking about.
Fear of missing out. Yeah.
Yeah. Who else do we have? We have Taters with us.
Hey.
Good afternoon.
Hello, Russ. Hope you're well. He's one of my best buds.
Ah.
I love tears.
Good. Dave's Reef. Good evening, Dave.
Evening.
Dave,
Got Matt's boss as well, Roxanne.
Hey.
hey
Hope tank's going
Roxanne.
well.
Yeah, the tank looks good.
How do I see it? Is this a social media thing?
It's on Instagram.
Fuck then.
Get Matt to put a picture on Jolly Boys for you. Oh, wait, hang on a minute.
No. Get on Discord, Roxanne. You'll love it.
Oh, that means Matt's going to have to behave there as well then.
Mm.
No chance.
Who else have we got? There's a lot of comments. Good evening, Liam.
Hey,
Hope you're doing
Liam.
well.
Hello.
Good to see you.
Oh, no, I didn't do the introduction right, did I? I was supposed to say, and tonight we have Scotland's funniest coral spawner on.
I'm glad you didn't, because that's just an outright lie.
It doesn't have to be true to be funny.
I'm not funny. And I haven't spawned corals. Yes, very good. I enjoyed that headline.
Good evening, Tommy
Hey,
and
Tommy
Sharon.
Hello, guys.
Good evening, Woody's Reef.
Woody?
I think
Woody?
we're almost at the bottom now.
That's what she said.
And Peter Parry. I'm going to do the opposite and just do it really quickly.
Peter Parry.
Hi.
Any more? We have PS.
Hello, PS.
Good evening.
That's
And we
Phil
have.
Smith.
I can't work out whether you are winding us up or you actually know that that's Phil Smith.
No, I've no idea.
Yeah. You were very convincing. And we have Bristol Reefer.
Hey, good
Bristol
evening.
Reefer. Lee. Is it Lee?
Lee.
Yeah. And Chris, Harron's Reef. Good evening,
Chris.
Chris.
Where's Chris been? He's
been quite quiet.
Yeah, he's very quiet.
It's summer, isn't it? Everyone goes off and does stuff other than reefy stuff,
It's so true.
apart from us hardcore
Yeah.
lunatics.
Losers.
Afternoon, Jason.
Hey, Jason.
Jason, you legend.
I'm just trying to scroll through. Have we got any more? I think we must. That must be all of them. Yes.
Yay.
And Chris is in Norway.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
How's the food? Always looks really dodgy. By dodgy, I mean just not what I want to eat.
I've not been to Norway before.
It's not like fermented eels and weird fish stuff.
Ooh.
I've been to, when I went to Iceland, I had hestur, which is horse, which was fantastic. Absolutely amazing.
Was it like a steak?
Yeah. Yeah, it was like the best steak I've ever had. It was amazing.
How did your wife feel about that?
Well, I was there with work, so she wasn't there.
Well, she knows now.
Well, she knew anyway because I told her. But I actually was going to get it when we went out there with the family, but I couldn't find it in any of the restaurants because it was really, really good.
Do you look at her horses slightly differently now?
Yeah, I'd say fatten that one up a little bit more, and I'm having it.
Steve, stop licking my horse.
Oh, dear.
There's an introduction here for you, Ron.
Good evening, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah, Amanda's had it as well, look, Icelandic horse.
And
they do this really mental little run thing as well. Have you ever seen that? A little bit off topic, but you know, like normal horses have got, I think, 4 gears. Like walk, trot, canter, and gallop.
Okay.
I mean, you said the word gear.
Icelandic
Harry and
ones.
I both went,
Yeah, totally imagine it's some physical cog system within. Yeah.
Icelandic ones, I think, have got 6.
Oh.
So they've got 2 extra speeds. And the top speed one is called Tolt. And then it's like, you know, on a cartoon when you see the legs going mental but the top is kind of just, it's like that. And the Icelandic do it, and you can drink a pint in it while they're doing it, and it doesn't spill. It's completely still, but the legs are going like mental. It's just really, really weird to watch.
Like a chicken's head.
Yeah.
what?
Down the rabbit hole a little bit. Yeah.
Got a little bit sidetracked there.
And Icelandic do have 13 words for snow. Okay.
Excellent. Also got gears.
Yeah.
I think Steve has had a slight stroke, Harry.
And we've got.
What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah. And I did learn a bit of Icelandic as well. Random fact. We'll move on from Iceland now. So what's everyone been up to then? Harry, what have you been up to this week? You've been a busy boy recently, haven't you?
Yes, yeah. Other than the tank, been doing some custom projects, which is good fun. I really enjoy working on those. It's a little bit of escapism, really, as well, because I do it all in my garage, and of course, with the nice weather, had the door right open, the sun coming in, bit of music on, and yeah, just creating custom fish tank related things for people. Yeah, it's really.
Did one of your
really
neighbours
nice.
not complain about you doing it just in your pants, though?
They did, yes, but we come to agreement that I can do it in my pants on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and the other days I will be fully clothed for them.
So you
Excellent.
haven't negotiated one fully naked day? Because I mean, that's what I would have said. Look, Tuesdays and Thursdays pants, Wednesday.
Yeah. I think you have to take these things, step by step. So I've settled for, yeah. What have you been up to, Ron?
Chilling in my pants. I've been up to, you name it, reefing wise. I've been up to it, just building tanks and systems and getting stuff sorted out for hopefully spawning soon.
Yes. I mean, it's all looking amazing. What you sent me, all the detail you have gone to.
Well, it's funny you should say that, because everyone has a go at me for going over the top, and obviously the famous term is glamour, right? But with this, I wanted to try and relax and just have it a little bit easier. And it's definitely not as glam as other systems I've built, but it's still, I think
Still quite nice.
I think my bottom rung of attention to detail is probably slightly higher than some other people. So yeah, it's coming together. It's coming together.
Excellent.
What about you, Steve?
I was freshly inspired from visiting John and all of his, crazy engineering solutions to problems I didn't even know I had. He's got so many things set up in that house and little rigs. And I was particularly interested in his little phytoculturing station. So I printed myself this, which is, I have a bottle here. It's for holding a bottle, and it's got a little keyway in the bottom here for the elbow to come out. But it's a bit big and a bit bulky, and the bottle's a bit loose. So that was Mark 1. I've done another version of it, which hopefully I can share. Yeah. Ooh. There you go.
Nice.
So that's with it all set in, holds the bottle really rigid now.
And you've got the air coming from the bottom. That's what
yes.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. So it was interesting because the first time I did it, I didn't really fully think it through. So I just kind of drilled a hole in the lid, fitted a bulkhead connector, put it all in, and then put some water in just to test it. Started the pump going, and the bottle started making lots of crinkling noises. I'm like, what's going on? They're like, yes, I have no way of the air to get out. Then I drilled a hole in it, and that is now running. So if I go video files, get this, it's actually sat out in my garage right now, bubbling away.
Ooh.
Nice.
And just a complete blatant rip-off of John's design, but it worked, so why not?
Yeah, ain't broke.
And was that a little red light sitting on a vise?
Yeah. So it was a Tun's. Do they call it Eco Chic?
Do you
the
get
little
the
refugium light.
Red light and vise. No.
No, I'd like.
It's fine. Moving on.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
It looks good. So
yeah.
What is your purpose of growing phyto? Is it literally just to dose your own systems?
Yeah. Yeah. It's just a bit hit and miss. So I'd order some, and then I'd normally order it from Harry, and I'd order it, and I'd put it in the fridge and I'd use it, and then I'd forget about it for a few days, and then I'd use it again, and then I'd like run out, and then I'd forget to order some, and I'm like, this is really kind of sporadic. So if I can grow it, then I just got it there whenever I need it. And with that little tap design, you just kind of open the tap, and put a container on it. I was like watching John, because he decanted some for me while I was there, and I was like, yeah, that's really clever. I really like the way he's done that. So,
well, the easier you make every process, the more likely you are to do it right.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, definitely. So that was the first thing that I've been up to. I need to start the printer going again tonight, so that I've got another one for a second bottle, so I can have 2 cultures going in case one crashes. I also saw a bit online, and I think we talked about it in Salty Banter or Tank Tour or something. We were talking about alternator nature systems tanks.
Yes.
I think Matt mentioned it, and I was really quite taken by their R180. So I reached out to them and trying to find out where in the UK we can get these from. There's 2 shops. One of them wasn't horrendous from me, and the other one was closer to you, Ron. But the one that's close to me is freshwater only, so they only do all the freshwater tanks.
Okay. Can't they
So
order
I
it
kind of
in?
went back to them. Well, I went back to them and said, "Can I get saltwater tanks from them?" They're like, "We need to look into this and get back to you."
Mm.
So I don't know what that. I don't know whether the R180 is new and they haven't got it here yet. I know when I was looking at the Neptunian Cube, they had no stock, or they had never sent a 6-foot tank to kind of anywhere in Europe, I don't think. So if
Where
I
are they
ordered
based?
one, it would have been the first. They're made in China,
Okay.
and they're based out. I think they're based in China as well.
They do look really nice.
Oh, question from Alyssa there. There's a yucca, a mother-in-law's tongue, that one. There's some English ivy in there as well. And there's a cheese plant.
Monstera.
That's it. I was going to call it a monkey plant. I'm like, that's not what it's called.
Dudley.
Yes, Dudley. He's been doing it all night. It's a cheeky little sausage.
So
your
yeah,
new plant will be coming to you on Saturday, Steve.
Ooh.
yeah, awesome. Thank you.
It's way bigger than I ordered. So, yeah, I'm glad I'm not having to post it now.
Is it going to be at your sunroof coming down the
No,
road?
not quite. But, like, I was expecting something, about the size of my screen, but it's way bigger. So, yeah.
Oh, excellent. Thank you very much. Because this week's was a little bit last minute, because I thought this morning I was going to be driving to Manchester for work, but I'm doing that in the morning now. I was a little bit unprepared for today. I did say to Harry and Ron, hey, if you got any ideas, Ron said, you can fuck off. I'm too busy.
And I said, why don't you talk about horses in Iceland?
Yeah. So I went on ChatGPT and I said, help, give me some ideas to talk about. It gave me a whole load of crap to talk about. But in amongst all the crap, there were some bizarre, unusual things that I thought, you know what, that would probably be a bit of a laugh to mention these. So I don't know how far ahead you typically plan. You're quite a planner, Ron.
Yes, I am.
You like to be prepared, don't you?
Yes, I do.
What are you going to do when you die?
I am going in the sea.
Are you going to be in a reef, though? You could be mixed in with concrete and made into a reef structure to have coral growing on you.
Yeah, so that is part of my plan. All of my money, if Bernadette goes as well, is going to coral reef projects, and my ashes are going in one of these things. It's in my will.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
It's funny you should mention that.
Yeah. Well, I knew you were quite a planner, so I thought if anyone has planned it, it'd be you.
Yeah, it's done.
So you're going to live on eternally as a reef ball.
Well, if that's your beliefs, then yeah. Stick me in a cement mixer, I think is the term.
Yeah, I mean, that was...
I tell you something, though, I will be eternally hard. So, I mean, that's a win.
Yeah.
You
And
might
what do you
even end
think
up
will
in
grow
someone's
on you?
reef tank. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, little bits chipped off, and then, yeah, you never know. Never mind Bruce Lee's boner.
Right. What else I have? There was a few properly random things that I found.
solid start.
Florida Aquarium in May. No, I was thinking of when they did it, not where they are. I knew where they were. In May, Florida Aquarium released 1,050 elkhorn corals to replace all the ones that were dying off. Now, when I looked at the article and listened to the kind of news snippet, it sounded like they'd already put these through. They'd spawned them, grown them, and as they were growing them, they put them through the heat stress thing that Jamie talked about. While the corals are freshly spawned, they're very they've got high plasticity, so they can cope with a wide range of temperatures and things. So they were thinking about deliberately cycling them through extremes of temperature and then planting those corals. It sounded like they've done that with them as well. So the ones that they're going to plant out to kind of regrow the reef again where it's died off could well be more heat tolerant than the ones that were there before.
Yeah, I mean, they've already been collecting colder water species and breeding them with much warmer corals, and the babies from those two parents are more heat tolerant. So it's all going in the right direction.
Yeah, very interesting. And then I asked you both what your favourite frags were and what your favourite coral was, because there were a set of questions that ChatGPT threw up with, like, what makes a coral valuable? Is it the name you give it? Is it the lineage of that coral? Is it the rarity? Is it the color that it's got? Is it the brightness? You know, what is it? Or is it like a combination of those? You know, what are your thoughts on what makes the most valuable coral?
Probably scarcity, and then I have to drop in the M word. It's marketing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's interesting. You're going to have
yeah.
a very different perspective on being that kind of side.
Yeah.
I think for me, it's more where it... Sorry, go on.
No, sorry. For me personally, though, you know, out with of a business sense, it's going to be color, you know, like so bright yellow acropora is very rare. So, you know, a really bright yellow acropora, it's going to fetch a higher dollar. Sorry, Harry.
No, I was just going to say just a similar sort of thing. It's more the look. I think movement can come into play for me. I appreciate and love a lot sticks, but if they've got really long flowy polyps, I'm much more likely to like them. I think as well where it's come from, I think sometimes even a story or a person can be attached to said coral. I think that makes a difference as well.
I was really surprised to that none of the things that ChatGPT suggested would impact the value of a coral was the hardiness of the coral and I know that's something you're working on, Ron, is trying to make more hardier corals,
Yes.
and the collection method, if they're aquacultured versus wild harvested and things like that. And I wonder whether that's that these mindsets are newer than the old. The old ones were just about colour and everything, and people are starting to think about having them more sustainable and more likely to survive and things.
Aquaculture and mariculture wasn't really a thing back then. It was just wild caught, thrown in a bucket and shipped, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So things have definitely changed.
Yeah. No, it was interesting. I was just quite surprised that wasn't even mentioned at all.
So what do you think makes a coral valuable, Steve?
Well, for me, it was those other things as well. The likelihood of it not just dying in my tank.
So do you mean it's a higher price tag the more fragile it is, or the other way around?
No, I would say the opposite. Yeah,
okay.
if I can pay 20 quid for a frag, but there's a 50-50 chance it's going to survive, or I can get the same thing, but it's got an 80% survival rate, I would pay more for it.
It's just I see people desperate for Bill Murray, right? Because it won't ship. We'll talk about that later. But it's weird. It's as if people want to ride that razor's edge, and I'll keep it alive.
Yeah.
Will you though? Will you?
And there is a bragging rights thing. If you've got something that's like almost impossible to keep alive, and you're doing it, you do get that kind of bragging right. But
very much so.
It's a big risk.
Yes.
Well, it depends if you're minted. If you've got loads of money, then
true.
It's only a risk to the poor animal.
I'll take 10.
Yeah.
Good evening, Paul. Just seeing Paul's
Paul.
in.
Paul,
and also we saw the figures. Did you see the figures for Love to Reef? The money raised for mine. So that was all announced. The total figure was in, and I've forgotten what it is.
I thought that was a long time ago. Or is there a new thing?
I don't think it had the total amount. I'm sure it was like this week. It was announced that the final figure was in. Was it 2,900 and something?
Oh.
I think something like that. I'll have to find it again in a minute.
5,000.
5,100.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Steve just pocketing the money there or something. I don't know what was going on. The money's resting in my account.
Yes. And I did see Jay's here as well. Evening, Jay.
Jay.
Yeah.
Well done, Paul. That is amazing.
Yeah, really is.
Yeah. And it all went to the charity Mind, to the local Mind charity. Yeah. Very good. Really good cause as well.
Amazing.
Absolutely.
So, what was I going to do? I was going to get a picture of the corals that you guys sent. Because I asked you for your favourite corals. And whose have I got first? Well,
what's that, Ron?
I think everybody knows mine. Oh, nice.
So you changed your mind lots of times. You sent me a picture and you said, this is my favourite. Oh, wait, no, this one is. Hang on a minute. And then there's like 5 pictures that came through.
Same coral, though. Same coral, just different photos.
I definitely have 2 different corals here. Because you sent me...
That was my second favourite.
Okay, so you sent me this one. When it loads,
Yes.
there you go.
That is my actual favourite coral.
That's the one I've also sent you, but a much worse picture.
I think you have a better photo of a colony of that, though, Steve.
Yes, and I got this one as well, which
Wow. Yeah.
It just looks phenomenal, doesn't it?
It is stunning.
Gorgeous.
What's it called again, Ron?
It's a teal blue granulosa.
Yeah.
Did you see the picture I sent you of the the stub of that's starting to encrust now.
It's still going. It's still going.
It's like, yeah, we can
Hanging
do
on.
it. Yeah. Yeah, I was really unsure what was going to happen with that, but I'm really pleased that that's starting to grow nicely now. But then you sent me this one as well.
Yes. Now that is my Lobo that I bought at the very start of COVID because local fish shops were allowed to stay open and I'd run out of salt. I quickly shot up to Glasgow. I know I shouldn't have, but to keep my animals alive, I had to get a bucket of salt. And this was, they weren't even letting you in the store. You were just standing at the store with your mask on in the queue and all the rest of it. And I looked behind the owner, who is a good friend of mine, and I said, what is that? And I mean, you're talking 20 feet away. I could see that coral.
Yeah.
And I said, I don't care how much it is, stick it in a bag. And he gave it to me for free.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And it is that size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
That does look.
Absolutely adore it.
Yeah, that looks lovely.
It's gorgeous.
Got a couple more joined us as well. Jupiter's Reef, good evening.
Good evening,
Jeepers.
Julie.
And Mr. Critical is with us.
Oh,
What did
James.
that not- There we go. That's it. It worked that time.
Good start to the sentence. At least you're here, my man.
But I was really surprised, Ron, that you did not include this.
What's coming?
Oh, is this a secret?
I have no idea.
Maybe we'll do Harry's, and I'll put a
Not for
comment.
long.
I don't know what is going on. Did I send you it?
Yes, but a while ago, and it's
Oh.
an LPS.
Oh, no, that's fine. You can show that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. That's good.
I'm surprised that you didn't have this, because that is amazing.
Doesn't do it justice. That photo does not do it justice. And it is, I reckon, August, and that will be getting fragged. It is.
Yeah,
That's a very nice Gonny.
that is. Yeah,
There's a lot more depth in the color and contrast in person. That photo is actually quite. It's very washed out in blue, but
Yeah, that's what mine look like. They're all a bit blue.
but that does look amazing.
it's absolutely beautiful. It really is. It's growing really well.
Yeah.
That was sent to me in a sample pot in an envelope with no insulation, no heat pack, nothing. Standard mail.
Nice. Says a lot.
It does,
Wow.
but it is in a tank with no other gonnies.
I've heard mixed
Yeah, I have.
results with this. Some people say it's bullshit. Other people say no, don't put it anywhere near any other gonnies.
Yeah, I mean, I'll full transparency. I didn't put it in a tank with no other gonnies on purpose. It's in a tank with no other gonnies. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. And then Harry, when you were picking yours, you sent me this.
Yeah, that's the same one.
Yeah.
Just funny colours.
It's very pretty, though, isn't it? I mean, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, I mean, the growth pattern on that is, that's going to be nice. Already is lovely.
And then this one.
Yeah, again, you can't really see the colours of that. That's like green stemmed with quite bright purple polyps.
That's very pretty.
Yeah, it's a nice Gonny.
You couldn't pick one favourite, so
No,
We've got
I
a
did
few.
many. So I was more meaning the red. What do we call them these days? Not acans.
Disco anus?
Musa. No, the disco anus is actually below on that same rock. They're all too close together, to be honest. I should sort that before it's a problem, as they're starting to encrust.
I adore acans, lords, micromissa, whatever the
Yeah.
fuck you want to call them.
And that is probably quite similar to your Lobo that
Yeah.
you were showing as well, Ronald. I was thinking we must have similar taste.
Those stripes are amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah, that does look nice.
Again, the colours are a bit funny on the picture.
I want to do a time lapse of mine eating because it is insane.
Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy.
They're very good photos, Harry.
Mm-mm. Thank you, Ronald.
What were we talking about? Taking compliments?
Exactly. This, I just like the polyp. So it's like a pinkish or peachish, more pink, I think, hammer, but it's got really nice like flower formation heads.
It's
Which
Yeah.
you can kind of see there. Yeah.
reminds me of the eyes of Mantis.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's true.
By that, I don't mean Tom.
Yes.
And then your chalice.
Yeah, Bugatti. I'm just excited for that. That's very new. So I'm excited to see what that kind of turns into. Because you
Is that
never
a
really know.
giant snail or a very small flag?
Very small frag. Yeah, they're actually on my. That's what I've. Yeah, so I've made like a new. You know the X coral nodes that Tony does, digital corals.
Yes.
Made like a stand that holds 6 of them in a go. That's what you can kind of see there. So you have 6
Ah,
different
okay.
encrusting frags on one
Is
stand.
that a Leptastria to the left of
Yes.
the...
Yeah, so John Deere. I really
Yeah,
like them as well.
I really want one of them. I keep looking, and every time I go into the shop, they're more and more expensive.
Oh, Steve.
I'll send you...
probably have-
I've got the dark purple and a luminous green version. I'll send you a bit.
Oh, cheers.
There you are.
Woo.
We'll sort you out.
Yeah, I do like those.
And then
And then
that
you have-
Monty in the back left, that I didn't realise is actually quite rare. It's called either starburst or sunburst, but it's red with bright.
Or sunset or something.
Yeah, maybe it is sunset with bright yellow polyps, which I thought
Lovely.
was quite common, but apparently not. So
Dave said, hang on a minute, I've got to close that. Now I can highlight it. Dave said you've got a John Deere on your farm.
Fuck off, Dave.
I think if I look hard enough, I've got a picture of you stood in front of it.
I'm sure you do. So I had a family meal for Bernadette's brother's birthday on the weekend there. And that was one of the topics of conversation. And people are all passing their phones to each other with me as fucking Jeremy Clarkson. I can't get away from it.
brilliant.
And the last one you sent, Harry,
Oh, is there more?
was this one.
Oh yeah, that's like it's a PC Rainbow, I think, that's from Ronald, I believe.
Yep.
But it's, I don't know. Do you think it looks a bit funny?
It looks a
Yeah.
bit stunted.
I think it's had a bit of a something and is now recovering.
Had a bit of a something and now I didn't know you were a doctor, Harry.
Well, there you go. This is my proper analogy coming through. You can see a nice bit of bubble algae at the bottom there as well, and some. I hope
Don't
that's
point
not
it out, Harry.
very nice.
Nobody would notice.
Sorry, my bad. Quick, take it off.
Yeah. Every time I open the window,
Actually, in the front there is your Miyagi tort, Steve. That's growing
Okay.
so quickly.
yeah, that does grow really. Once it's settled, that goes
Hello,
mental.
Rufus. Yeah,
Hey, Rufus.
he's a good boy. He keeps farting though. They really smell.
It's kind of part of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, Emma.
Hey,
Emma,
Emma, how you doing?
Right, I was gonna.
Where are yours?
Yeah, so that's what I was just doing. But every time I open the image folder, I can't click then on anything here until I've done it. So where did I put mine?
Critical Reef is asking what camera you use, Harry.
That would have been the S5 II. So it's primarily a video camera, really. But yes, Lumix or Panasonic S5 Mark II.
Very nice.
That would have been a 100mm macro lens as well.
Sorry, Steve, I'm trying to help by
You are helping, thank you. Because I'm
It's not
sure I
my show.
downloaded them, but I can't find them now. So I'm just re-downloading them again, and hopefully this second time I will actually be able to find them.
If not, you have to send them to me and I'll present while you talk.
Yeah. Oh,
Have
I know.
you got photos of the racks you've been building, Harry, or is that later, Steve? If
Oh,
I've just
yeah.
spoiled
No, I haven't. It'd be good to look at them.
Probably. I don't know if the customer that I've done this last one for, I don't know if they watch the streams or anything. Let's have a look. What's that one? Rufus.
Talk amongst yourselves, everybody.
Sorry,
Welcome.
I'll try.
I'll just like do a jig. Is that
Just
entertaining?
just dance for us.
Oh no!
Oh,
I'm
the numbers
sending
have
it
gone
from-
up. There's more people watching it. Do it again, man.
Yeah, I'm sure they have. Yeah. Take my trousers off and you'll see it plummet.
Rufus. Rufus is trying to get attention. Come on, come and say hello to everyone.
So,
Come here.
It's working.
so this is one of my favourites.
Wow.
When I got it, it was, I didn't notice. I bought it. It was quite cheap. I bought it from Swallow Aquatics in Rayleigh. And the back edge of it, you couldn't see. And it was all exposed skeleton. And I didn't notice until I got home, which was like an hour away, took it out of the bag.
Yeah.
And I was a little bit annoyed with myself. And I thought, this is just going to like wither away and die. And it's looking phenomenal in the tank now. It's actually looking way better than that picture there. It's really, everything's gone really fluffy in the last 2 weeks. My track is really puffed up and everything. So yeah, it's really good.
Did you change anything, do you think?
Yeah.
For that to
What do you
happen?
attribute that to?
Yeah.
Murphy's Law.
Mhm.
I've done nothing different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was starting to look puffy before I put ozone in, so it wasn't the ozone. Yeah, I just think in the last month or so, my tank has got to that point where it's recovered from all that crap I did to it last year, and then moving in January, and it's just taken that little while to recover from all of that, and it's getting to that point now where it's
Yeah, nice.
things are happy again.
I really hope Liam has that coming round the corner. It's absolutely heartbreaking watching what's going on with his tank. I just want it to go well for him.
Yes, yeah. Well, there's nothing worse than just pulling out skeleton after skeleton.
Yeah. Did you see
Especially
my
from under your patio.
from in your walls? Yeah. Did you see my snail
I
shells
did.
the other
Oh.
day? Yeah. That's
Sorry,
quite-
no, I didn't. I
Oh.
thought you were talking about the message you sent me. Yes, I saw the message you sent me.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I pulled out, it must have been 15, 20 snail shells. Every now and then I just see my Timor wrasse. Yeah, just I kept getting, it's because I kept getting Timor wrasse and Tamini tang mixed up on my tank tour. Now I've said it, I'm thinking, hang on, have I got that the wrong way around again?
Well done.
Yeah, and he just picks them up and shakes them like a dog would a rat and obliterates them. So, yes, I've had to remove several of those carcasses, which is a shame.
Yeah. We always go through the snail shell thing and have to pick
Yeah.
them all out.
Yeah.
It was my pistol shrimp that did it in my tank. It
Yeah.
killed everything.
Did you hear
Yeah.
Rufus?
Did.
He's pressing his buttons.
Good
Sorry,
boy.
sorry to interrupt. I'm just going to let Rufus go for the toilet. Come on, you.
Right, I've got Harry's video of his frag rack all queued up ready, but we'll wait for him to return before I put it up on the screen. I can't find the photo because obviously my favourite corals are pretty much any connies, really. But I've got a King Solomon's Millipora.
Yeah.
That's really nice. Got that from AAC recently, and it's doing really well.
Have you got photos?
We'll get to pictures in a minute because there's a game.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah, I thought.
Is it the one we played the other night?
Oh, what did you get? What game did you guys play?
No, I meant on what was it? The Friday night.
Oh,
Tom's new game.
do we have time for that?
Yeah. Oh, we've got a super sticker.
That's Jeff.
Oh,
Jeff, you cheeky sausage. He's also sent a unicorn. Fuck's sake.
Where's the unicorn?
Next to I can see a unicorn in the chat. Jeff, how old is that photo? Seriously, level with me. Is that like 25 years ago or something? Yeah, there's a unicorn in my chat.
I don't see it.
Oh.
That's really weird.
I can't see unicorn.
You don't see to the right of his name?
No.
Are you
No.
Oh, it's not StreamYard, it's on I'm watching on YouTube. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That might be why.
I can comment. Yeah, it's on.
Thanks
on
for the unicorn.
Right, where were we? Let's get that video file of your frag rack that you've made.
Yeah, so that was to fit a 300 XL G2. They
Is
wanted
it showing
just
for you?
still-
No.
I can see your
Oh.
coral.
See your coral.
There we go.
Yeah, so it's got like a purple underside as well. So that will hopefully show up under the lighting. I think each bit holds, I can't remember now. It holds a lot of
Lots of
frags.
frags.
But yeah, that will basically take up the whole room. But because they're quite spaced apart, it's got some nice swim throughs for any fish that are in there. The top tier is 35 centimeters, so it's quite tall.
So that would fit my spawning tank.
Yeah.
When Harry told me he was making this and it was designed for a 300 XL, I said, "Oh, is that going to Scotland?" He said, "No." Oh, okay.
Yeah, you were surprised it wasn't green underneath instead of purple.
Yeah. I was like, "Why have you done it purple? Ron likes green."
Oh dear.
Yeah, there you go. John's got a compliment for you. Nice rack.
Thanks, John. Appreciate that, mate.
Right, let's remove these because otherwise it will go horribly wrong when I share the next thing, won't it? So, should we play a game?
Yes.
Are you ready for this?
No. No, I'm not.
The question is, the last game that I played with you on, Ron, I got completely wrong multiple times.
Yes, you did.
So I'm hoping, well, to be fair, I can't have done much worse. I'm hoping I've
You're
done
redeem
better.
yourself tonight, Steve.
I'm hoping so. So we're going to play. Can you
For
guess what
fuck's
it is?
sake.
Oh my goodness.
So we're gonna-
my-
We're going to show you an image of either a coral or a fish, or maybe something else, but it's going to be reef tank related. But it's going to be really zoomed in, and it's going to slowly zoom out, and you've got to put in the chat what you think it is.
Mhm.
And it doesn't really matter if you get it right or not, because there's no prizes. So just have a bit of fun.
my favorite kind of game.
So let's go with the first one.
So you do know that one photo in particular, everybody thought that was me. Or sorry, that was Rolf Harris when he was younger. That's what it was.
Why did
Oh,
I did it by adding the
Let's
presentation?
hope everyone just blinked at the same time.
yes.
Let me open the presentation and share my screen, because for some reason the animation won't work in StreamYard, which is a little bit annoying. So
Just in
open
your
it.
speakers on
Oh, so-
StreamYard.
Right. Where's StreamYard gone? That one. Right.
So there's not even a bollock drying towel up for grabs, Steve.
Oh,
No.
Literally, no. You're not even getting a fucking towel.
It's too hot. I need both of the ones that I've got, one for each side.
I was going to say I'd give mine away, but I'm too attached to it.
Me too.
Mhm.
I'm sitting on mine.
Let's give it a go then. Let's try this again. It's not working. What's in there we go. Is it going to zoom out now? Oh, here we go. Yes.
Hey.
Okay.
Very good, Steve. Very good.
It's all right now. It's working. So I get Droopers Reef got that one.
Woohoo!
Oh, I like Rob's answer way better.
Mm.
Carol's colon.
I fucking love Rob. Oh man.
Yeah. I was just trying to. I decided to do this competition at about 5 o'clock this evening. So, yeah, it was. Yeah, it's a little bit rushed. Sorry.
You need to do the disclaimer of, there is no prize, so it doesn't matter who gets it first.
Yeah. Right. Here's the next one.
Oh wow! I mean, really?
Yeah.
It's okay. Oh my goodness!
Hey, there we go.
Yay.
Got one. Where did it?
Emma?
Mantis.
Oh, yeah.
Well done, G Laser.
Well done, Tom.
Right. I'm hoping that these are going to work a little bit smoother now. So here's the next one.
Oh yeah, okay. Funny how quick you get it.
Yeah.
I don't
Charlie.
care what anyone says. They're gorgeous fish.
Yeah.
I like them, yeah.
I really like them. I'd like to breed them with the whole urchin and all the wee babies hiding in the urchin. That'd be
I thought you
amazing.
I thought you meant breed it with an urchin. That would be like really bizarre.
Sounds
How
painful.
cool would that be, though?
Yeah. Right. Next one.
Hello. Oh, I like that.
How specific are you wanting?
Mm.
Well, I don't really know its name properly, so like anything will do.
Fluffy stick.
There we go, Gills. This is the one that was the King Solomon's Millie at AAC.
Got you.
No, it's not a Cockwomble's Tash.
Close.
It is now.
Right.
Oh, we're gonna. Oh, there's a fight in the comments now. Acro, Millie. I said acro. Millie's are acros. Oh.
Right, next one.
Nice.
This one's taken forever to grow over the plug as well. Oh. There we go. Didn't have anyone else
James said shirt cake.
Right. Next one.
I just lost mine. Just at the end, out of nowhere.
They're such a pain sometimes, and the fact that they don't encrust ever is so annoying.
But they grow so rapid and so it's so easy, and they're just overnight. I mean, I've got other frags in there, so it's fine. But just decided, nope.
I've only got one bit left out of
Have you?
a whole load.
Yeah. I think I've got some in the sump as well.
So these are just the bits that broke off of the main piece that I've got in my tank. I just glued them to a frag plug, and they're growing like crazy as well.
Yeah.
Next. So
Oh,
here comes the next one.
George. Oh no, not. I thought it was a clownfish.
oh.
There we go.
Well done, Dave.
Yeah.
That's quick.
I picked it so that it would zoom out looking quite like a clownfish.
Yeah.
See if you just look at that for a second. Isn't nature just fucking wonderful?
Insane.
Incredible.
Really I really want another one.
I adore them. I absolutely adore them.
I want one that's not going to die though.
Yeah, that's the best.
Get one from Tom.
Yeah. Yeah, Matt. It's not a wave maker. That's where they go.
Constant digs. Love it.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Right.
think I know what that is.
Yeah, I could know.
Oh, that's quick.
Color-wise.
It's just the color, yeah. If it wasn't for a little bit of orange, it would be like, I don't know, but
Yeah.
where's
High
Terry
five,
tonight?
Tom.
He would have got that instantly.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, just looking at some of the comments in there. Who said stylo? Right. I've got 20 of these in total. I don't know how many we've done so far.
I would have gone Bengai for that.
Oh, yeah. I just wish they stayed like that. I think that's one of my favourite juvenile fish.
Yeah.
I quite like them as adults though as well.
Me too, but see, you get them stuck in the middle for like 2 years.
Yeah.
But the juveniles blew my head off first time I saw one in a shop. I was like, "What is that?" See the bottom down at the anal fin there, like almost like honeycomb.
Spot.
Yeah.
Just amazing.
It's really interesting actually at TMC, when we went to TMC in Chorley Wood, they had 2 separate areas for these in. Some of them were wild caught and some of them were tank bred. And the tank bred ones, but all still at quite a small size, but all starting to change colour. I mean, you could see them starting to do that transition.
Yeah. It's just incredible how slow the lines go from circle out to then lines, and then yeah, it's amazing to watch.
Yeah. Right. Next one. Can you guess what it is yet?
Looks Recordia-ish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Could be an ACAN though.
It's
Just
not quite bulbous
edge.
enough. Yeah. Can.
Ooh.
Matt got it.
Yeah.
Surprise.
He would.
And
It's got
Right.
like a flame hawk in it. Flame angel? Yeah. It's been in the George Foreman.
yeah, there we go.
Are we allowed to play, Steve, or are we supposed to shut up?
Ah,
Steve
what are you going to do?
doesn't
You
care.
rob them of their prize. um,
Oh.
Oh, wow, okay.
Finn.
Mandarin?
Mandarin.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Can't beat him.
I mean, how did that fish end up looking like that?
yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
It is unbelievable.
I've got a female. I've got a female in my tank now as well, and it's they swim around together now. They kind of follow each other everywhere. They haven't done the little dance yet, but yeah, I'm hoping that we see them kind
That'll
of
be
pair
so
up a bit more.
Incredible.
He's going to
Still
collect it
not
in
wrong.
person on Saturday.
It's been
If you haven't got it
confiscated.
prepared, he's taking a fresh pasta with him, and he'll hold you down and do it for you.
I was about to say, yeah, we'll do it live.
Right, next one. Try and remember what I've even put in here now.
Oh,
Will be-
these such amazing fish.
It's not what Harry thought it was.
No, it wasn't at all. I thought it was like a diamond Kobe.
Literally, look at its eye. You know what I mean?
Oh, the
yeah.
eye. Phenomenal.
It's like an ACAN of an eye.
Yeah. Yeah. What a fish.
Shame they purely eat acropora polyps in it.
Don't have
That is white
flatulets.
spot.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That was very good.
Yeah. That was difficult.
So
I thought it might catch a few people out.
Elisa got it like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna. Oh no, we've got ones above it as well. There we go.
Well
Style
done,
it.
Matt.
Yeah.
Do you see all the purple and brown crowns next to everyone's names?
It's happening in all of the live streams. It resets every
Yeah.
live stream, and the person that does the most comments, it ranks you 1, 2, or 3. But it's really bizarre because
Oh,
it's so close between like top 5 that it's just constantly changing around between people. I think it's a new feature YouTube are doing.
it's very, very distracting.
Yeah. Don't you use the comments in StreamYard then?
Oh, shit. Can I see comments in this?
You should be able to.
I thought only hosts could see that.
No. Everyone can say that.
Oh, okay.
Right. You ready for the next one?
Mm.
Euphalia?
GSP. Yeah.
Oh, well done, Harry.
Yeah.
Look how curly that is.
Yeah. Some of them are
A
like really
special
barbed,
GSP.
aren't they? It's very cool.
Candy cane.
It's weird
GS.
how far the chats are behind. I think that was an autocorrect, so we'll give it to Tom.
Well done, Tom.
Just remember, everybody, you win. Fuck all.
Right, next one. Trying to remember what this one is.
Sarmentosa acropora?
Hmm.
No.
And I'm going to be
definitely.
really particular with the name of this one,
Oof.
because I know what was written on the bag when it was delivered.
Something rude. Was it from Ron?
Thanks, Alyssa.
Bloody hell. Alyssa.
Yeah.
Yeah, just wait to
Your
see what
mama.
Lisa wants for that $10, though.
There's that dance you did earlier. She wants it again. This is one of yours, Ron. So it's an Eden Coral something or other.
The color is it's very difficult
Mm.
to tell
Yeah.
exactly which one it is. Even for me, Steve, I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely not sugar tits.
I think
No,
it's
it's got
probably the same
green
as-
and it's got purple.
Yeah, I think it's the one I've got as well. But I can't
Yeah.
think.
I don't think we're going to get anyone guessing this one.
Well, it's acropora, that'll do.
Have we got someone that said we've got someone that said acro in here, haven't we?
Well,
Yeah.
G laser did. Yep.
Yeah, there we go. That's Eden Coral's rhubarb.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, that's grown well. What?
Yeah, it's going right around the plug. This stub is extra. That stub is extra. It's really taking off.
Nice.
Wow. That might be the biggest frag in existence of it then. I need to cut more.
Right, what else have we got?
Yeah, that photo does not do that colour justice.
No, it's, like I say, this was hastily planned at between 5 and 6 o'clock today, whilst also on a work call because I was speaking to a colleague at the same time.
It looks like a tentacle of a Duncan.
Gonny.
Of course it is. It's Steve's tank, in it. Beautiful.
Oh, look, Emma fell for your trap. She heard you say Duncan and said Duncan. Giant actor.
Drums.
No, it's not my
There we
tank,
go.
Liam.
I think we're getting near the end now. This one's easy.
Lizzie.
Beautiful.
Royal Grandma.
There we go. Tom's running away with it now.
Go on, Tom. Mm.
Clown
Right.
sugar.
Next one.
Mm.
Marine beta.
Okay.
Oh. Well done. That was misleading.
Yeah, I deliberately made it as hard as I could, that one.
Everyone's
There we
choosing
go.
the same things I said. Yeah, very good.
They're very nice.
Right. Can you guess what this one is?
Black tank.
I actually thought it was the end of my slideshow then and panicked.
I know I did.
So everyone's going to absolutely love this one.
Boo!
You can get them in marine tanks. Harry's got them.
I do indeed.
Total workhorses as well.
Yeah. Especially, are they lyre tails or something? I think there's a specific type that are more accustomed to salty life and more accustomed to munching salty algae.
That was the end of the NAF game.
I think it was a good game.
Well done.
I think the concept's okay. I think maybe I need to do it a little bit with a bit more notice rather than trying to get it done in like an hour.
Is there a way you can zoom out a percentage and people keep guessing?
Yes. Yeah. So I could do stops in it, I think.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Yep, true.
I wanted it to be quick. So we have a clear winner with 5.
Wow.
Which is Tom. Yeah, G Laser. And then 1, 2, 3 people in joint second, which is Liam, Matt, and Emma. Then we have Jupiter's Reef, then Bristol and Beerbedev. If I don't have wrong. Congratulations on winning fuck all.
Oh dear.
You lucky, lucky people.
Right. Let me get back to me slides. What else was I going to talk about? I got some news. There's some news.
Ooh.
So the first piece of news I got emailed today. Wow. I've just been sent a very unusual picture from Matt.
Fuck.
Let me save that. I'll show that in a minute. Right, let me show the screen again. Reef's Elements have like a little competition running. So if you send in an ICP, you might randomly get upgraded to a MS ICP. And if you send an MS ICP in, you might randomly win a second one.
Okay.
Yeah, just a bit. I'm just guessing they're plugging the multi-spectrum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mass spectrometer, not. I was just thinking to myself, multi-spectrum. Now that's metal detectors for work. That's the other MS that I deal with. Yeah. So there was that. Then possibly slightly bigger news. Click on this. Jesus, that was loud. Right. It's very, very disjointed tonight, isn't it? Sorry.
Yes.
Salem's back.
Yes.
Well, let's kind of skip to the bit where you can see him. Look. He's back with a new YouTube channel, Novel Aquatics. Quite a lot of talking in the video, but yeah, it's just kind of taking you through what he's been up to, what he's doing next, what his plans are, etc. Very similar to the guy from BRS.
Ryan?
I've forgotten his name. Ryan, yes.
Yeah. But without the
Ryan.
paywall, it seems.
Yeah. He's just doing it with like a Patreon type thing, I think, isn't he?
I think we definitely are seeing this shift towards a more hobbyist driven hobby. I think for so long it's been in the hands of large companies and groups, and I think we really
hoovered
are
up all of these YouTubers and influencers and just chewed them up, told them what to say, and hopefully it's all going back to the way it was.
Yeah.
I mean, Steve will be bought, but I fucking won't.
Where's my pen? I see it. Let me just.
Oh God. Yeah.
All it takes is a pen. Just send me a pen and I'll show everyone. Video 3 is out of the giant garden tank thing. Have you watched it yet?
I have, yes.
Yeah, sorry, it took me a while to upload video 3.
Was it all the practicing the American accent that you had to do?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But what a monster tank. Although with all the views and everything he's getting, he could do with buying a better microphone.
I'm so glad you said it. I get slammed for ripping people's audio. The only thing, Melinda, myself, and Rob were talking first thing this morning on the Discord, and I have to agree with both Rob and Melinda, which is, I understand why he's got the divide, but it would be far more impressive if there wasn't a divide. So
why has he got the divide?
Well, it's for different species of fish. So, I mean, you've got a clown trigger in there, and a Picasso trigger, and kind of bigger, more aggressive fish in general, and coral munchers. And on the other side, it's not. So I understand why he's got it, but it's just, no, open it up. Open it up.
How long is it again?
40 feet, I think.
Yeah. So why not just have another 40 foot the other side with the other fishing?
Yeah, sorted.
Well, I thought with a tank that big, surely you can poke up with a bit of coral nipping.
You would like to think, wouldn't you? Yeah.
I would have thought you could handle
all those
that.
regal tanks together, so cool.
Yeah, it's really fun. I was surprised when I looked. I'm like, is that like 8 or 10 regal tanks in there?
Liam, I know I shouldn't read out comments. It's not my channel, but Liam has just said about Alex G, and I agree. So his is a great big L-shaped tank in his basement over in Chicago. So the L at the end is predator fish, but the main big long run is Reef. So I prefer
that's
that.
clever.
It feels like 2 separate tanks, but one body of water. Whereas this is just, I don't know, open it up. I say open it up. I would have to have it open. It does just look a little bit weird with that egg crate in the middle. But it was interesting hearing him talk about. So when he's adding salt to his system, he actually just puts the salt straight into the surge tank. Yeah, lets the surge tank fill, and then just fucking throws it in.
Yeah,
brilliant.
Yeah, and did he say every 6 minutes or something that surge tank goes?
Pretty much.
It's quite frequent, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting, because he mentioned it in video 2, didn't he, this surge tank?
Yeah.
It's like 6,000 litres or something. And I thought, wow, that's good. It probably does that a couple of times a day. But no, every 6 minutes.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, that is mad.
It's amazing how clean the glass is.
Yeah, and you can see the glass panels at the front. So in one of the other videos, he films it from the front as well.
Yeah.
But you can still see the divide, because obviously if you look through that window towards the side, you can still see this egg crate in it.
It might evolve through time. He might take that out, and obviously it's been in a plan from the beginning, but it might change.
Yeah.
Is it definitely glass, or is that acrylic?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just thinking, you know,
I can't
a lot
remember.
of American big tanks are all acrylic.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's that surge tank. Yeah. That was crazy just looking at that and just thinking about I think you said the running costs was $600 a month or something. Yeah. You were talking about it earlier. And yeah. That's a
I like
lot.
the idea of the surge, though. I do
Yeah.
like the idea of that.
I feel like that's another thing that's almost coming back into fashion.
Yes.
Yeah.
It just feels natural to me.
Yeah. Not sure I'd try it in a Red Sea though.
So that's him describing there. That's his overflows. So
Yes.
when it rains, and then he shows you pulling his cover over and pulling it back. And
Yeah, well, that was why he talked about putting the salt into the surge tank. It was to counteract heavy rain, wasn't it? If the salinity drops.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, and he was talking about these little wires down the side keeping the birds away.
yeah, and it works.
I was
perfectly.
amazed that it works. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought that would have been enough to keep a heron away.
They hate the feeling of being trapped by anything, so they would get close to it, touch it, and be like, "Oh, I'm not going by there."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree with G Laser. Yeah. I mean, you've got to, don't you?
Yeah, that would be good. Although, would you not need something a bit wider for them to be able to turn at the ends?
Yeah.
Well, you're supposed to have no flat surfaces, are you? Because they can really damage their noses. On that, have you watched the documentary on Netflix? The girl, what's her name? Ocean Ramsey. She swimming with sharks. She actually swam with a great white.
No.
And I mean swam with, and she's been learning how to not communicate as such, but basically communicate with sharks, and they come right up to her and she just pushes their nose and then they swim away again. It's well worth a watch. It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Shark Whisperer or something like that it's called. Can't remember.
Dory did it with whales. She learned to speak to whales. So
I'm going to nod because I don't know what you mean.
Finding Nemo.
Come on.
I've never seen it. Sorry.
What?
I don't have kids, and I don't really do anything that's not horrifically horror or action or.
I think for the first time, I've just felt how everyone feels when they hear I haven't seen Star Wars or Star Trek or anything.
I have seen both of them and not a fan.
No. Yeah. I don't think I would be either.
How do I kick both of you out?
I was waiting for that.
So
I was too busy out climbing trees as a kid to be sitting watching stupid shit on TV.
Where did that file go? There we go. So I got a little bit interrupted earlier by a picture that Matt sent.
I've just seen that.
But it's not a John Deere. I thought it was going to be a John Deere, Matt.
So next time you go for a meal, Ron, you
look quite angry there, though.
Well, I mean, it's fucking roasting and I've got that on.
Sorry.
Oh, dear. I don't know where the original photo of me is, right? But the one that people keep on using, I do look grumpy as fuck in it all the time. Get new ones, people. I smile all the time.
What's interesting is the one that I've got of you is like you are laughing your head off. I think it was when Tommy and Sharon visited you.
Oh, in the car park, yeah.
Let me see if I can get the picture up. Pictures. So I've got
Why did I
lots
agree
of.
to come on this.
Yeah, I don't have any pictures.
You love
Ron.
it.
I love it.
Let me. We haven't done any AI pictures in ages.
I wonder why. Oh yeah. So somebody had said something about a penis or something like Tom's penis or something. So there was a joke. Oh, look at what is wrong with my eye there.
You look like you've got a Bengali cardinal eye.
I do. A shark eye.
Right. Let me see if I can add. So this is the image that I always face swap you with. Original faces. Ron.
Is that the folder name? Original Faces.
Yes.
That was a great day meeting them. Such nice
Aw,
people.
That's such
nice
a happy
people.
photo. I love that.
Have you not got the original with the two of them in it?
I did have. I don't know where I put that.
Fuck.
In fact, it's probably that one, but I cropped it so that the AI would pick the right face. And I probably just need to go in, edit, and uncrop it, and it'll pop back out again.
I'm not
Never
sure how I
opened.
feel about you having folders of all of our faces.
Yes.
Yeah, well, tough shit.
It's
My
Steve's
favourite.
thing.
Right, yeah,
have I missed the news? I've got
Me-
news.
yeah, go on, do your news.
Are you sure?
Yeah, gives me a chance to get the picture that I was doing ready.
Steve's kind of seemed a little bit annoyed there.
Oh, sorry.
Yes,
This
I've
is the
got
one
some
I was
news.
trying to. This is my
Oh.
favourite AI face swap.
I mean, it does look so much like him.
Anyway, sorry. Back. What was your news, Ron?
What was your news, Ron?
My ongoing struggle with shipping corals, as everybody knows. So this week, I sent a box of corals up north to Aberdeen to the offshore Reacher.
Mhm.
And not only did every coral survive and is in perfect condition, one of them was Bill Murray.
Wow.
So
Wow.
he said, it's on me. If it dies,
Yeah.
no refunds. Let's try it. I want a bit. I said, fine, seriously, on your head be it. It will die. Didn't die. All of them survived.
Nice.
The delivery before that, every coral survived. Delivery before that, one started to strip from the bottom up, but it has stopped. And then the one before that, Rob's, every fucking coral died. So I spoke to Steve about it, and Steve was like, is it a going south thing? Is it a temperature thing? What is going on? But seriously, that is so. Just to go back to what I did differently in this delivery.
That's what I was going to ask. Yeah.
Bigger bags,
Okay.
smaller corals,
Yeah.
no carbon granule in the bag,
Interesting.
and a heat pack. Even though it was warm,
Mhm.
I saw that the nighttime temperature was still going to be 12. So I thought,
Mhm.
I'll put one heat pack in. So it was 6 big bags, heat pack, holes punctured in the polystyrene for oxygen for the heat pack to consume, and no carbon. Boom. Nailed it.
Very nice.
Excellent.
Exciting.
So yeah, I'm really, really chuffed with it. But he's a wanker. I said to him, I mean, I don't know which coral vendors actually message the customers the day after and go, how many then? How many have died? 6 bags. Fuck. But I messaged him today and he said, oh, I've got some bad news. I was like, oh, go on. And he said, you won't be giving me a refund today. I think I literally called him a wanker. Which is what you do to your customers.
Sure. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm over the moon with that. Over the moon.
Yeah. Brilliant. Good stuff.
Excellent. Good.
That's my news.
What's happening on Friday?
Mm.
You mean in terms of live stream?
Yeah.
So I think there's going to be a live stream, but I won't be on it.
Okay. Do you know what the live stream's about?
Not a clue. Hold on. I'll WhatsApp Tom right now. Friday,
Yeah.
Tom. What?
Surely he's tuned in. He's listening, isn't he? He can just put in the chat.
Onion. What's happening Friday?
Yeah, I think we might be waiting a while.
Yeah. So yeah, I won't be on because I'm going to be traveling down for the Reef meet on Friday night for Saturday morning.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
And Bernadette is coming too.
Oh,
Yeah.
We've hired for the cafe. Oh shit! Okay.
So maybe there isn't a stream.
so in conclusion, that may or may not
You know what we
be a
could do?
private stream.
If they've got Wi-Fi at the hotel or the
Yeah.
pub or wherever we
Yeah.
are, we could do a live stream from there.
So we talked about doing this on the Reefers Network for, it was last year. I think it was Coral Freaks maybe. And the decision was a complete landslide on the day of, I don't think that's a good idea.
It depends on how your relationship is with alcohol.
Mine is absolutely perfectly healthy. So not a
Yeah,
problem.
I think I don't do plastered or even drunk. So I'll be totally fine. But yeah, if there's people there that like to partake, then
It could
maybe
be
it's not wise for them.
risky.
But maybe what we could do is we could do a live stream and film them.
Yeah, there we go. I'll join from Greece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More of a
smash some plates.
documentary than anything else.
Yeah, so I'm actually driving up to Adlington, which is just south of Manchester, tomorrow morning at stupid o'clock. I'm then working the rest of Thursday and all of Friday there.
Working.
I'll be working very hard, I have you know.
They're not watching. It's fine.
And then I'm hoping when I finish on Friday, there might be enough time to go to the Abyss.
Oh,
Mm.
have you ever been?
No, and it's probably 25 minutes from the office, 20 minutes from the office.
Nice.
So I'd like to pop there, have a little look, obviously not buy anything,
Obviously.
and then hop in my car again, drive to the hotel near the meet, the Widnes one, and meet up with everyone. And then Saturday morning, we can go to Finest, take part. Looking forward to meeting everybody there. And then, yeah, big drive home on Saturday.
It's quite a lot of people going to turn up to this one, I think.
Yeah, I mean, the first one we had 41, I think. I don't know how many was at the one that I didn't go to, the one that you went to.
Maybe 20, and maybe off there, maybe 20 people, roughly.
I know Matt put a poll in the Jolly Boys. Let's see where that's at. Because there hadn't been 8 people have said yes, they were going, and 6 said no, they weren't. So there's 8 confirmed, plus you, because you probably didn't go on the Jolly Boys and hit the poll. That's 9.
No.
Oh, there we go. Matt
So-
says. Yeah.
Yeah, Matt says somewhere between 20 and 30.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, really looking forward to it, and to some shops a bit further afield. I did kind of try and see if there were any shops in that vicinity that were selling jellyfish. So obviously have a jellyfish tank with no jellyfish at the moment.
You've got a jellyfish tank?
Yeah. I don't know if you know, but TMC make a jellyfish tank.
Do they?
Do they?
Yeah.
Is it any good?
I don't know. I haven't got any jellyfish in it yet.
Okay. Where can you buy them from?
Tom messaged me a couple of days ago and said, TMC, I've got a name for you. They make crap.
They make crap.
TMC.
Oh, yeah. Okay. What? I thought he just couldn't spell Chrysal and he'd written crap.
No, it just said it just popped into my head. He said he decided to send it to me. Don't know why.
Oh, I don't know. So yeah, I've got this jellyfish tank. It's all ready. I was going to get moon jellyfish. Went to the my local reef store to order them. He was like, yeah, but they like to be cold. So, yeah, but so when I was reading online, it kind of said they had a really wide temperature range. And then he was like, oh, I get spotted lagoon jellies, so I don't know what. I'm going to see if Abyss do them. I know Finest don't, so I asked them. I messaged Reef Keeper Rugby because I'm probably going to be driving past anyway, coming home, but they didn't reply. And if not, I'll just my local store can order them in. I don't really want to be posting them.
Why don't you just put some jelly babies in there? See if anyone notices.
I've got that jelly baby of my Harry jelly baby.
G Laser says he'll get you some jellies.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to avoid the whole postage of them.
Oh, you guys
can just
each other?
No, he's near Skegness.
I don't know where that is. I know John's there.
Yes. Yeah, that's like halfway down the country. Well, that's probably halfway between Finest and me.
Okay.
Need to order sex bags, apparently.
The little pocket rocket she is, G Laser says he'll hand deliver.
He's crazy, that guy. I
Can
tell
they
you,
survive that long out of the water?
I was about to say. Just throws them onto your front window.
Oh dear.
Well, I've got nothing else to talk about tonight. Don't know whether you guys have. Oh, what have I got to talk about?
Steve, tell us all about what you fed your fish this week.
Ah, yeah. Let me see if I can find the video, because that'd be good, wouldn't it? Well done for remembering that. Also, I've been recording my 3-month experience with the Stratton and answering some of the questions that I got in the original one. I've recorded it and it's ready to go. It's actually uploaded. It's going to go live on Sunday at 5:30. Right, let me find that.
Can you give us just a very brief kind of yay or nay for the Stratton tonight?
Nah, shit. No, it's been phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And I couldn't believe how well everything has grown. I tried in the video to kind of show some of the coral in the tank and then get pictures that I've taken of that coral from before putting the light in. And the difference is huge. It's some of them, and it's not that much because obviously some grow slower than others, but yeah, like the pectinia I've got is probably 3 times the size it was before I put the Stratton on. And I'd had it in the tank for about 8 months.
Do you think you attribute that more to the spread or to the specific par or spectrum?
It's a different spectrum of light. It's quite white.
Yeah.
And it does take a little bit of getting used to. It's not what you normally... So like now it's pretty blue. But if it's in its normal kind of most of the day mode, it's really white, and I think that makes a big difference.
I feel like I'm like beating a dead horse trying to explain to people the difference it made to my tank going from Radians to the Stratton. I still love Radians and I still run Radians on the farm, right? But the difference in growth structure and the colour to my eyes and then the growth rate within the corals is unbelievable. But see, trying to explain that to people, because instantly when people hear the word Stratton, they only think finances, right?
Yeah.
If you put your finances to the side for a second, and I know I keep saying this, but it is the price of 2 Radians, covers the same amount of area, if not more, and it uses half the electricity. So stop bitching about how much they fucking cost and listen to what I'm trying to say. The benefit to the animals, the growth of your corals and the structure is unbelievable.
Hang on a minute, before we go any further, Steve Fox isn't in the chat, is he?
No.
Okay, I just didn't want the price going up.
He has actually just messaged me. I don't think he's in the chat though.
Brilliant. I mean, spread wise, I've noticed even since adding the blades, a difference in growth pattern specifically, but more so like speed of growth.
I'm interested with the flex as well. The is it going to be called the Stratton flex? Or is it
the longer one.
They had it at Love to Reef.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a bit of a game changer as well.
It's interesting because it's the same modules that are in this one, just arranged differently. So, I mean, it's going to have all of the same things that these ones have, but obviously not as much front to back. So instead of having 2 big square ones like that, you'll have 2 kind of long fingery ones like that. So
another thing I'd like to say in benefits of the Stratton is how easy it is to keep clean. Literally a quick wipe on the top. There's no open circuits. There's no fan. Nothing.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Reminded me I need to open mine up.
So earlier this week, I looked in the garden and my daughter's paddling pool was in the garden. Quite a big one. And it had, what's that, 6 inches-ish.
That is 6 inches?
Yeah, that is, isn't it? And there's lots of like wiggly things in it. And when I looked closer, it was absolutely full of mosquito larvae. So I was like, right, I need to empty this now because I don't want a billion mosquitoes. And then I thought, what if the fish would eat them? So I got my little rotifer sieve and I went out and I kept scooping loads of them up and I put it in the tank. And this is the video.
Yeah, he messaged me and said, do you think fish will eat mosquito larvae? So I said, fucking try it. Look at them.
Wow. Oh my goodness. They're hunting them.
They were, no, they're gone. In the duration of this video,
Holy
they're
moly.
all gone.
Wow.
They went nuts for them.
I thought that was awesome.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Huh.
And even you can see both of my firefish there.
Yeah.
Normally one of them stays hidden all the time, but even that came out for the food.
Wow.
Does prove a point about live food then, doesn't it? I mean, not specifically mosquito larvae, but just the natural instincts of fish with moving prey.
Yeah. I try and get live mysis every other week and put it in as well, just to give them that. And they like that as well, but obviously that's a lot more expensive than mosquito larvae from the paddling pool in your garden.
Is that a Midas Lenny, by the way?
Yes.
Yeah, I love their faces. I think they're so cute.
And it's such a character as well, that. One thing you will notice is that Naoko wrasse almost went into the pot as I put it in.
It's almost like he knew what was coming.
Yeah.
It's frozen. Oh.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
you froze as
Harry's
well.
back. Yeah.
I was going like this to see if
I
I'd
think it was my
move.
end that went wrong.
Yeah, my
I can probably catch it. Well, I can catch it with my hand. If I put my hand in like that, it just swims into my hand.
That's what my copper band used to do.
Yeah, it's just so friendly.
that gonny's got big.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Spoiler. Yeah, I mean this Alveopora is one of the ones that I featured in the Stratton video. It was probably a third of that before I put the Stratton on.
It's looking good, Steve.
Really
It
good.
is. Yeah, it's really, really looking nice.
Sorry, I didn't mean that to sound so surprising. I just mean I know you've gone through some troubles, is what I meant. Well, I'm just going to shut up then.
Yeah. It has. It got to a point where it was looking really nice, and then No Pox Gate happened, and then there was one thing after another with that, and then moving house and all of that upset. And like I say, it's just coming out the other side of all of that, and it's really starting to look nice again.
Yeah,
So it's about time for me to fuck it up again.
I was about to say. Yeah.
That's why you tried the mosquito, just see if you could cause some issues to resolve. Yeah.
So I plucked up the courage today, Steve, to strip down my trident and build my mini trident.
Oh, nice.
I can't believe how easy it was.
I know. Yeah. It's so much easier to work on from now on.
And it just, even the little bracket, it click. That's it.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah. Genius design. Talking of tridents. Go on.
I was just going to say, I don't know why they don't just make them like that from default now.
Yeah.
It's so much better.
Yeah.
They could ship it a lot cheaper as well.
Yeah.
Yes, very elongated.
Yes.
Yes. I was just going to say the ABC reagents have all arrived, as has my God knows how much mixing devices and different bits and pieces and storage, labels as well for all the different pots, the little 250ml pots. So everything's in place apart from the pots themselves. So as soon as they arrive, I will be able to.
I was just about to hit the button then and say, go and order them here.
Nearly. So you can put
there.
in your email on the product description, and then it will alert you when they are available.
So are you only going to be doing ready mixed and not concentrates? Because I like to do my own.
Yeah, so I'm going to have the ready mixed on the website, and then I've got on the description that I may have kits available. It just depends basically how well this initial batch does. Obviously, to import it is quite expensive, certainly in bulk. So I've kind of bought as much as I could afford to begin with. And then, I can obviously buy in more, which will enable me to do the kits as well. But to start with, I've probably got enough for 2 to 3, maybe 4 of the big kits. And then the rest will be in either 2, 4 or 6 month kits. Pre-made.
So
but he's a really nice guy, by the way. Jonas is really nice guy.
Amazing.
Yeah, he really is.
He has been so helpful with me. Because I started buying it way back when it was not a lot of people in the UK had even bought it. And he changed the instructions from gallons to liters because I was so annoyed. He's like, right, I'll change it to liters. Well, it's going to do well. It's going to do well, and it has.
But not only changing it to liters, that means you get a bit more as well. And he just does it for the same price. Bless him.
Yep. Yeah. He's a lovely guy. But I was speaking to
really
Lisa today.
Yeah.
And she had constant failure using the ready mixed ABC reagents in America. So she's Idaho, Boise, Idaho.
So that's totally going to depend on who's mixing them and how they're doing it as well. I've spoken a lot with Jonas to make sure. Again, like I've put quite a lot of obviously time and effort, but also money into it. So I've got to get it right. And he said you could use good quality RODI water. I said, you know what, it's just not worth it. I'll just buy in
Distilled.
I just it's just not worth the risk, and I'd rather people have, as it should be. And all the little tips and tricks he's given me. And I know, like, when mixing up the B specifically, he said, don't put it all in to begin with. Don't put all the distilled water in to begin with. Put in 90% of it, test it, see how it does. And then you may need to add the last. And all these little tidbits for him to kind of spend the time explaining that to me is just, very much appreciated.
Yeah, when I mixed the ABC reagents up, it's office door is closed and the phone is off the hook.
Absolutely.
If I get distracted and I fuck that up, oh no, what a waste.
Yeah, absolutely.
I say we've been keeping Jim on the edge of his seat.
Oh dear.
And a product endorsement here for you, Harry.
Oh, thank you. Yes,
I think
I must
that should be your sales slogan on the website. The copper band feeder is fucking amazing quality.
Yeah. I'll just copy and paste that now, actually.
The copper band carvery.
Yeah, that was another a little project I did as well. I did some bits for Liam just so his tank could hold some filter socks because he was just using floss before. So a little bit of acrylic that hold the socks, and then just like a 3D printed arm sort of thing to hold it on his baffles.
What a tremendous group of talented people we have. Not me. You guys. I mean, Steve, we are Phyto holder. I mean, Harry, your talents are endless, but well done, everybody. Well done. It's phenomenal.
You know what you were saying earlier about people taking praise.
Suck dick.
And then you said everyone's great apart from me, and I suck.
From me. Oh dear.
Anything else you'd like to add tonight before we sign off?
I could bore you with a million photos of how the farm's going, but another time. It's getting there. It's going well.
Good.
Almost had the RO unit finished by the end of tonight, but unfortunately, the kit I bought from Finest Filters, one of the pieces that goes onto the mains water that then is the main feed of water into the RO system is the wrong size. So I've had to prime that, and then the plumbers had to leave. And
was it not Finest Filters that? Oh no, that's the other one. I'll say one of them went into liquidation or something, didn't they? Or just shut.
Oh, that's the place where Rob got his from. Is it Vayer?
Yes, yeah. That's the one. I was getting confused.
Yeah.
Ignore me.
No, Finest Ultras is Finest Aquatics.
Yeah. I remember hearing on the live stream. Yeah.
I don't know who's closest to Alyssa, but you might need to reboot her. I think she's just stuck saying sex bags.
Is she actually? What?
It's like the fourth time she said it in the chat.
I'm sorry, John Ray. I don't know what it is you want me to explain. I'm lost. I don't know what happened. I've maybe missed a joke or something. I don't know.
Reefroids?
About Reefroids, yeah.
Yeah. Do you feed your... Well, John's saying, do you feed your coal... Do you feed your coal hemorrhoids? Yeah, what? I don't know. We've got... Oh, no? Where's it gone? Do you feed your coals hemorrhoids?
Oh, very good, John. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's good. Well done, John.
Oh my!
Hemorrhoids.
It wasn't
Emma,
until
hemorrhoids.
Yeah. It wasn't until I said it out loud that I got the joke. Because just reading it, you're like, what is that? That makes no sense.
It's very good, John. I'm impressed.
It was good. Yeah.
Good lad. Yeah, I like it. And Emma's now just got it.
Yeah.
New
So, Harry,
nickname?
you're not coming to Finest, are you? Because
I'm
you're
not.
away on your holly bags.
Yes, bittersweet for sure. But yeah, I'm so excited. Just so, yeah, looking forward to it. Really
How long
can't
are
wait.
you going for?
8 nights. So,
Ooh.
yeah. I'm going to do
Ibiza,
nothing.
yeah.
Yeah, 8 nights, party strip every night, not going to sleep.
Bollocks. Are you not? No chance.
We're going to a very small place on a small island called Alicanas in Zakynthos. Just some quiet little bars, really, really lovely beach. And me and Anna love just swimming in the ocean. We quite often just dive down and pick up hermit crabs and go, look, a hermit crab, and then put it back and find another. But it's one of those things that in the moment, you know, it's a bit fun or whatever, but you look back so fondly. And yeah, I'm just so excited to be back.
It is a wonderful place.
To the spiritual raver.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, but you, Steve, are you doing anything fancy this weekend other than Finest? Is that it? Finest?
That's it. Yeah. Yeah. Finest and driving.
Yeah. Lots of driving.
Yeah.
I mean, to be
Mind
fair,
you, Ron, you've got a bit of a drive.
Yeah. I think on the Sunday we might be doing something with my parents and my wife and daughter.
Downhill from Finest then.
I can't remember what it is. It's in Gaz's comment.
Just tonight's special guest.
Scotland's funniest coral spawner.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Well, I think we've run out of steam. Thank you very much, guys.
Well, maybe you have.
Yeah. Me and Ron are just getting started.
Yeah, come on, crank it up. Time for another game.
Another rave.
What game have you prepared?
We could do charades. Oh,
We could.
it's a game in and of itself. Tomato or tomato, scone or scone. Ooh,
Hemorrhoids or reefroids?
What do you say for scone?
I can't say it because it's the wrong answer, and everyone always tells me off.
Do you call
It's scone until you've eaten it, and then it's scone.
Do you say scone?
I do. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm not proud of it.
I love that Roxanne's just typed it.
Informative, yeah.
Oh, we've got all the questions coming out now.
Yeah, yeah.
What does depth mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How deep your water is.
Mm-hmm. Top to
Oh,
bottom.
depth for me is front to back.
No.
Yeah, it's not for me.
That's height.
Mm-hmm. Deep. Depth.
Yeah.
So what do you say? Do you say front to back then?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or width.
I actually say enough.
What? No. What's left to right then?
Length.
Yeah. When I was at the fish shop with John at the weekend, we were talking about this, and I said I always call it front to back and top to bottom, so that the depth thing doesn't ever confuse anyone.
Yeah.
Fair point. Sorry, Steve, I'll let you wrap up.
Sorry, I was just catching up on some of the comments.
Schoon? No, it's not schoon. Is that how you measure your little man then?
Front to back. So depth of the ocean is front to back. Yeah. Depends which coastline you measure it from and to.
Thanks for the support, Bernadette.
Diana should be disagreeing, yeah.
Can I just clear up the fact that depth to me is top to bottom, by the way? I'm just trying to wind Jim up. I don't know if he's still there. Depth is top to bottom.
I concur.
It's front to back. I need to go to bed.
Yeah. Right. Thank you very much, gentlemen, especially for the kind of last minuteness of all of this. Hell, Tom. I'm not even putting that up on the screen.
Oh.
What's happened?
You didn't see G Laser's comment.
No, it's not shown on YouTube at all.
Yeah, there's probably a reason.
It's YouTube said no to it. Oh, I can see it in StreamYard.
That was like when you were asking me for those numbers the other night, I just ended up copy and pasting them, and I spammed about 30 times these 4 numbers. And everyone's going, "Come on, Harry! Come on, Harry!"
You must
And
have got flagged for spamming.
I think it was because I sent them so many times, it just didn't send them at all. So I wasn't able to comment my numbers.
Anyway, Tom, my man. Thanks for having me on, Steve.
No worries. Thank you, like I say, for joining last minute.
I don't think anyone noticed how unprepared it was.
No.
I think it was totally seamless, wasn't it? Like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I mean, you guys
or
were
maybe more a better description would be business as usual.
Yeah, let's be honest. Are any of these streams professional? I mean, come on. Well, G Laser is going to be popping his live stream cherry on salty banter for the first time at the end of the month. He's coming on.
Yeah. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, bit of a good giggle.
Yes.
Well, I hope you all have a fantastic time on Saturday, Friday.
Yeah, we will. We'll send you some videos.
Yeah, I'll send you some videos too.
Oh.
You're going to the special beach.
Yeah. There is a couple, actually.
I know.
Oh.
And the stream.
Seriously, fucking stop it.
Oh, dear.
Right. See you later, everyone.
Good night,
Bye.
everyone. Thank you. Bye.